Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing King's Quest 2018, 2016. When was King's Quest made? This is not the original King's Quest. This is part of my Steam cleaning series where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review them after a wee bit of playtime. I played all of the King's Quest games when they came out in Apple IIc era and eventually 486 era. So LucasArts and Sierra had a lot of different things going on with them, but I found them to be advantageous. Like, I remember the mirror, the crown, the chest, like all this stuff reminds me of the original King's Quest. Like, is this a retelling? I don't know. Season pass. I already have a... Wait, no, do I not? I have... Okay, I guess I only own chapter 1. I guess I don't own the whole game. Let's just play chapter 1 then. Oh, what? Okay, just play it. How do I play? Oh, play. It wasn't under chapters. Do I not? We're just gonna play. Yeah, let's figure out what this game is together. That's what I normally do. It's been a while since I've done video. I've been very, very busy. Oh, I can use the controller. Heck yeah, let's controller this. Ooh, look at that cloak physics. Kind of reminds me of Black Cauldron, which was surprisingly enough another Sierra game. A different era, of course. Oh, X. What's my inventory? Nothing. What's in the well? Gosh, I remember you had to climb in the well and there was a beast down there or something. Oh man, it's been so long. Oh, I gotta quick time this? Okay. Hashtag not my King's Quest. Now do I look at it again? Oh, and I can climb down. Yes, I remember this. But you had to cut the bucket off the rope, I thought, at some point. It looks fine. I mean, it's very
Been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Why is there a mattress?
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
A lot of gold down here. Goonies! Quick time it. Ew. No one wants a wet mattress. So are we doing the storyteller approach? Oh, I hate running towards the camera.
As I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Kind of reminds me of... Is Frank... No, the voice of... Is this, Gosh, who did the voice of... Not Marty, but... Doc Brown, yeah. Christopher Lloyd. Is Christopher Lloyd voicing Old King in this? Whoop. Whoop. Oh, that...
Odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Whoops.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
Oh, so the game is teaching you that they'll rewind your deaths. What happens if I do this now?
And that's what would have...
Well, that's what happened if I would pull both of them. Oh, it reset me back before. Aww. Old man, you're telling the story really weird if you're doing both. If you keep telling this stuff. What's with all the beds?
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
It does sound like Christopher Lloyd. Sir.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Oh.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... my
way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Conundrum. It's a puzzle, I say. I like the storyteller aspect, I gotta say. Like, it's, it has a lot of character to it. Stop going in the beds.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
Well, look, the prompts don't tell you what's gonna do what.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
It's gonna ring the bell.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Aw, the poor dragon's missing an eye.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for
What did
skilled
you use?
archers.
I feel like I go too quick. I miss out on some of the charm of the game. That doesn't wake the dragon? Why doesn't that wake the dragon? Is he only wake to the dinner bells? There's another bell up there.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Should free the dragon.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
A little shimmy action. He just wants out. Should free this dragon.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
What? Oh. Oh my goodness, so many puzzles. Many more mechanical puzzles than item-based inventory puzzles. Why would you even build this bed? A poor dragon. Did a good job of teaching you mechanics and giving you a chance to learn before. Whoopsies.
Wait a minute. Does this mean our family's immortal?
Okay, so that one's guaranteed. Ah, okay, you can't cut these interstitials. All right. Now, I wonder if I can... Just sneaky, sneaky. That was the bed. I was fine. I really do feel bad for that dragon. Poor guy. Or gal. Poor drag. Alright. Does this feel like a King's Quest game? That's a really good question, mysterious question asker.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
You aren't like typing in commands into a parser, and you aren't collecting tons and tons of items, but like, I don't know. Oh, there's a bow. I mean, don't get me wrong, King's Quest 7 did not feel like 7? 8. The one the first person shooter one did not feel like a King's Quest. I think 5 was my favorite. Absent makes the heart. Whoa, whoa, what? What? Why? Okay. I guess first person shooter. I spoke too soon. Oh no. This is not a very stable contraption. Okay, we're making progress. Oh!
The mirror called out to me.
All I remember from the original King's Quest was getting a bucket of water and throwing it at a dragon. That's all I remember.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
What? Alright, so we got a little puzzle here. Can I just free this thing already or what? It's really too big to escape with it. Oh no. Oh, now I'm rafting. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, up there. Okay. Where did all these arrows come from? I guess I have a magic cloak. B B B B B B B B X X X X X. Hey. I was nowhere near that. I don't know. QuickTime events, I'm not, I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling it here with those. Nope.
I guess you could say.
Yeah. I don't fault them for making the game what it is. And I'm not saying it's bad, it's just... Wait, where am I? Oh, there I am. The run animation's pretty great. I dressed up as King Ram once for Halloween. It's many years ago.
The Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become. In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
I freed the dragon. I feel good about that.
barely gripped the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there's so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I think it's a pretty...
Don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
That was... These are all the box arts. I think it was 6. That's 6 there? That's the one where you're the prince looking for a bride? The perils of Rosella's on the right there. Her on the unicorn, or Pegasi, or Pegacorn.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm
Do they speak French in this land?
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
He kills her in the sleep. Real bummer. It's really kind of nice for someone who grew up with these games to see another chapter of, oh my gosh, another chapter of
Grandma said to take 3
the stories.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Okay, we'll pause right here. He's thinking. Grandpa's thinking. They're blinking. It's a really nice, you know, as I said, as a fan of the series for so many years, something I grew up with, like, it is very bittersweet to see these characters in their older years and to think of King Graham as a King Grandpa. Anyway, so I think that feels really good. The question of whether or not this feels like King's Quest, it doesn't, but you can't take a game and make it 20 years, you know, and move it to 20, 30 years in the future and not make changes to it. So as long as the story and the characters and the feel of adventure is still there, then it's fine. I think they're good with like letting you rewind. Like, you can die a lot in any of those King's Quest games, so it's not the end of the world. But I say I would probably play more of this. You know, I'm glad they came back to it. Yeah. Cheers.